Today is Sunday. The calendar reflects a month of J, the month of the Father, the Sunday, the Sun, and 7-Eleven go to heaven. The third is pure energy. This is a journal entry, June 11, 611. If you flip it 90 degrees, and then another 90 and make it freeze, it's about help. ER, the emergency. It's about the story of his story. It reflects an everlasting debate. It reflects the energy of love and hate. It is about the commando, where 3 letters hold the hand. The host, M-A-N, man. But in the name of the Father, the 111, the creator of Planet 3, solar system of the Sun, the host, the creator, the everlasting E, who use the infinite power of everlasting free. Let freedom ring. Starting in the month of J, playing on to the day. But then, alas, there is no third. But it hasn't got here yet. Have you heard? 3 millenniums are on their way. Only then will there be the last month of J. This is about the E key, the 5th element. All about the D. When you see a circle, what do you see? Can you see the energy? The energy is life. It operates in many ways. There are many ways of living. "24 hours, night and days." But the energy has a contrast, like the universe demands. This is the story about the M-A-N, the man. There are two. No, not the one called woe. This is about the way the contrasting energy flow. Organic and inorganic. And so the great debaters play in the positive and the negative, and this is what they say. Which came first? The egg or the chicken? And then why did the chicken cross the road? Did she, did it see an egg on the ground? It looked like a peg, and said, "This would be something comfortable for me to sit on because my legs are so tired." And from then, a beginning, a curiosity inspired. The chicken crossed the road, and he sat on the peg that looked like an egg because its legs were so tired. But then, a miracle, alakazam, something happened. The chicken felt the earth move. It thought the ground was falling. So it jumped up on those tired legs and ran to see what was the calling. And lo and behold, to its very eyes, it saw itself, but in miniature size. And it said, "I am no longer alone." So it gave the miniature a home. But in the beginning, before the surprise, there was an egg on one side of the road and a chicken on the other side of the road at the same time. Do you remember that thing about energy? and how it flows, and about the E. But what comes before E? ABC. It is the D. That is beyond 2020. So the chicken didn't see where the egg came from, and the egg couldn't see the chicken come. Through the door of the more called dimension. No vision, infinities beyond the pie. It circles both ways, ground and sky. This is about the two man, not the chicken. Now, this is about the sands of the hourglass. Time. That he initiated a BBT from the energy that shines. Bang! And the theory is afoot. One man can grow, be born, exist, and then decease, end, like it was never there to begin with. But this other man, it can't be born. It cannot exist without the man forlorn of his dissension. From the hands of the man that steal the waters, that calms the seas. Another man was made, but it couldn't be born without the man that was born. But once it was made, it wouldn't decease like the man with the hand that was born. But there's a definite from the bomb, the BBT, the sun that shines, the XYZ, the D, not the fifth element, The D that lets you through the E. Oh, it's a definite element called energy. But it's beyond the 2020. The D holds many keys. Unfortunately, it's a 5149 negative. Destruction, deletion, decretion, death, deteriorate, delete, defeat. And that other one, the other one that's with the third millennium. But getting back to the point, when you see a straight line, what do you see? Can you see the dimension that be beyond the 2020? Which came through dimension store first, the chicken or the egg? Only one. Which came first? You can't have an egg without a chicken. But you can have a chicken without an egg. But where did the chicken come from? But the egg created a chicken. And then that chicken created an egg that created another chicken. And without the chicken, there couldn't be an egg. But without an egg, the chicken couldn't make another chicken that could make an egg. And so, as debates go, it came through the dough. Yeah, D-O-O-R. Of dimension. But one thing happened. From whichever came first, neither one could go back into the purse of dimension because it became pure energy locked inside the circle. 3, 6, 0. So the organic could never go back through the dimension door. Wait a minute. back to the point. It is said there is always a contrast in any dimension through the door of infinity that pies forever more. Meaning, there's even in infinity at least one back door. One way to get back in, to get through the dimensions in. But you have to work for it. Work through the 20-20-20. That's the only way you will see it. Which means the center, no matter how large or small, the very center of the cerebral, that's the pure energy. That drives organic through dimension into inorganic. Or can make inorganic able to travel through the dimension of organic to become I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Why did the chicken cross the road? And which came first? The chicken or the peg that looks like an egg? You ever saw a peg that looked like a seed or a root? You know, that's the one that has all the extensions, you know. And if you cover it up, just like the chicken covered up the egg, but you don't have to use your body this time. Cover it up. Keep it warm. One little seed. And in 9 years' time, you could see a tree a tree with extensions that look like a root that bears the fruit of pure energy. And inside each piece of fruit, 1,000 other little seeds. And each one alone can grow another tree. This is about the E key. The energy, the history, and the D beyond 2020. Oh, by the way, 3 millenniums are on their way. Year 2023, AD, XYZ. When you see a circle, do you quote 0360? Which is the correct way. See, there's the fourth one that no one knows or give credit to because it's 0. But there's a 0 on the end, and without that 0, it could all end in 6 or 36. But a 0 at the beginning and a 0 at the end, if you siamese them in a L and L, they look like a twin, but it's called infinity. Can you get back through the door of dimension? Or can only your pure energy from which it came it shall return, and in between is called life. Will you burn your candle at both ends? Today is Sunday in the first month of J. And the day is called 11, but if you look at it with 2020, it looks like 2 straight lines next to each other, or 2 wands, or if you're looking at it from 90 degrees, it looks like equal. That's an equation symbol, no longer a number. But if you turn it another 90 degrees, it looks like an 11 again. E is a king. And the great debaters continue even through 2020. Because this is the solar system of the sun. And the sun is a 3-point system. Only 2 have begun. The race of 2 men, not men, not mans, 2 men racing for the hand of the third. The everlasting E. My poetry, my works, my way, and today is June the 11th. It's called Sunday. Happy Sunday. From the solar system of the sun. And the game is afoot. Who will win? Did you hear me? Who will win? FMI for my information. My poetry today. And my name is J.